If you're traveling to Port Aransas for spring break and want to know everything there is to know about the beaches, places to stay, and things to do, then you cannot afford to miss this video because I'm going to be covering all the great places to stay, activities to enjoy, as well as the dining and nightlife options. And also, if you don't want to end up in jail, make sure you stick around until I cover the rules and regulations of Port Aransas. So whether you're returning to my channel or you're new, welcome. I'm Lezli Milner, a local real estate agent here, serving the Corpus Christi and surrounding areas, and I create weekly content to provide the most valuable insights on the Corpus Christi real estate market, as well as the daily lifestyle. So with that said, let's get into it. Port Aransas is a small coastal town that's located in South Texas and has around 3,000 people. And Port Aransas is known for its stunning beaches, the great seafood restaurants, and its vibrant nightlife. Now, Port Aransas is a very popular spot for spring break. You have families that come and enjoy a family vacation, and others that come to party and have fun. Now, the past few years, the main party area has been between mile markers 26 to 40. So if you're not looking for that party area, definitely avoid these mile markers because it will get crazy. And if you want more of a quiet beach day, I would recommend driving to the mile markers with the lifeguards or going down to mile markers 60 to 90, and you're not going to have to worry about that party scene. And just know that Port Aransas does have one of the few beaches in Texas that you are allowed to drive on. Now, being able to drive on the beach makes it very easy to bring all your beach necessities for your beach day, or even if you want to surf fish. But if you're looking for a more quiet, family-friendly beach spot that has no crazy party scene for your spring break vacation, then I would suggest Rockport Beach, which is across the ferry from Port Aransas. And I would recommend Rockport if you're just looking for a more family-friendly beach during your spring break vacation, just because Port Aransas is more of the young party scene. And just know that if you go to Rockport Beach for your spring break vacation, that you do have to pay to access the beach, which is $10 a day or $40 for the year. And just keep in mind that at this beach, you have to park and carry all your beach necessities onto the beach. So it's not like Port Aransas where you can just park and access all your beach necessities from your car. Now, let's talk about the places that you can stay at in Port Aransas because you have a variety of rental options to stay at just depending on what you're looking for. I mean, you have hotels and motels like the Holiday Inn, Amelia's Landing, Captain's Quarters Inn, and many others. You also have a few luxury resorts like Cinnamon Shores, Panama Beach Resort and Golf Community, and the Sunflower Beach Resort. You also have condos to rent from Coral Cay, Sandcastle, Gulf Shores condominiums, and many others to choose from. And if you're looking to stay in your own RV, there are a few RV resorts that are located on the beachfront and located in town. You have a couple beachfront resorts that are the Gulf Waters RV Resort and Pioneer Beach Resort. And in town, you have the Port A RV Resort, Surfside RV Resort, and a few others. You also have the cottages and beach houses to rent. Now, some of these cottages and beach houses are rented through vacation rental companies like Modern by the Sea, Life in Paradise Vacation Rentals, Port Aransas Escapes, and a few others. Now, you can find a list of all these places that I mentioned and the vacation rental companies on the Port Aransas website, and I'll be sure to link that in the description below for you. So if you want to check it out and see what's available, now just know that booking in advance would be very beneficial since Port Aransas does get busy during spring break. And just know that you can book directly with the vacation rental companies, or you can go through Airbnb booking. If you're going to be planning to camp on the beach, just know Port Aransas does have rules about camping. So if you're going to be RV camping or tent camping, just know only motorized vehicles are required to have a parking permit. So if you have a pull-behind trailer, it's not required to have a separate permit. And if you're going to be camping on the beach with an RV or a pull behind trailer, you need to make sure that you're parked perpendicular to the Gulf of Mexico. And just know that camping is prohibited within 25 feet of either edge of the obvious driving lane and in any location that's going to create an unsafe condition. And there is no camping allowed on the county portion of the beach, which is from the South Jetty all the way to mile marker E, and there is a 3-night limit for camping in this area during any 3-week period. If you're looking for some things to do while you're in Port Aransas, you have the Leon Bella Turnbull Burning Center, and here you're going to find a close-up look at life in the wetlands and get views of the marsh. There's a 700-foot boardwalk here with a shaded tower that provides you with views of the freshwater marsh, and often people see a large American alligator nicknamed Boots at this location, along with many ducks, pelicans, and birds all over the place. Just know if you're staying at Cinnamon Shore, South and North locations, they are having fun-filled events daily for their residents, and I'll be sure to link their events in the description below, so if you are staying there, you can check out the events that they have going on. And you also have live music daily at Ron's Backyard, and it starts at 7 p.m. Lastly, you can check out Mustang Island State Park, which is only about 18 minutes from the heart of Port Aransas, but just know the entrance line can get a little bit busy during spring break for the park, so if you want to enjoy the park, make sure that you plan accordingly. It is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it's about $5 for adults, and children under 12 get in for free. Now, let's talk about some safety tips and regulations of Port Aransas that you should be aware of. Now, if you're needing to use the ferry to go back and forth, they will be operating at total capacity and is ready to handle any increase in late night traffic per the city of Port Aransas. And if you're wanting to check ahead of time of how long the actual wait time is and how long the actual line is, there are webcams online that will allow you to check to see how long the lines are in the actual wait time of the ferry. Now, the link will be in the description if you need it, so be sure to check it out. And if you're going to be driving around and parking your vehicle on the beach, make sure you have that beach parking permit, because if you don't, the cops will definitely give you a ticket for not having one. It is spring break, so they're looking for every little detail they can. So spend the $12 instead of a $500 fine, and you can purchase a beach permit at any of the gas stations around Port Aransas. You also need to make sure that you don't have any glass bottles or containers on the beach, because they're simply not allowed just in case if they break. Now, keep in mind that if you're bringing your pets on vacation, they are required to be on a leash at all times, so that way no pets wander off and get lost. And if you have kids and you want to be by lifeguards on duty for extra safety, the lifeguards are stationed at surf rescue towers at mile markers EF 03, 6, and 9, and the guards will be at the towers from about 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and there will be lifeguards that patrol the beach using mobile units as well. In the evening time, if you want to have a fire, just know that you can, but there are some regulations that Port Aransas puts in place. You can't have fires larger than 3 feet deep by 3 feet wide by 3 feet high. And just know that fires must be completely put out prior to you leaving the beach. It's very important to know the colors of the flags if you're planning to get into the ocean. Now, the flag system is designed to notify people of the current water conditions and to advise people regarding the swimming safety. You're going to find the flags displayed at the access roads, and there are 5 flag colors that will be displayed. The green flag means that the conditions are calm and to swim with care. The yellow flag means that it is calm to moderate water, but does not assure safe water. The red flags mean that there's a heavy surf and dangerous currents, and to stay within waist-deep water. Then you have the purple flag, which means the presence of venomous marine life. And lastly, the orange flag, which means environmental warning for air and water quality. Lastly, you can drive around Port Aransas by a golf cart, and there's many spots that you can rent golf carts from. You have bronze beach carts, 40 beach buggies, jackfish cart rentals, and a few others. And if you want to rent a golf cart, just know that prices range from about $130 to $160 a day to rent a golf cart for multiple days. Now, if you're wanting to rent one for just a few hours, that is possible too, but the rates will be a little bit different. You just need to check their website or give the golf cart place a call and check their pricing. And just know that these rental places will either have 2-seaters, 4-seaters, 6-seaters, or even 8-seaters to choose from. If you're going to be renting a golf cart while you're in Port Aransas, just know golf carts are considered motor vehicles, and most traffic laws do apply to their operation. And just keep in mind that the beach is considered a city street, and golf carts in Port Aransas do have a few rules to follow. Number 1 being, the golf cart may only be operated by a person with a valid permit and/or driver's license. Number 2 being, golf carts may not be operated on Highway 361, which is south of Avenue G intersection. If you're found operating the golf cart on this highway, you will be fined up to $500. And number 3, golf carts must move to the right and yield to the right-of-way of faster-moving vehicles. And number 4, you have golf carts may not be operated on any public sidewalk, public recreation areas that are not designated for motor vehicle traffic. Number 5, the driver and every occupant of the golf cart must remain seated in a seat designated to hold passengers while the golf cart is in motion. And lastly, number 6, no person may ride in the lap of the driver or any other occupant. If you're looking to try some local restaurants, you have Trout Street, Grumbles, Virginia's on the Bay, Finn's Grill and Ice House, Blue Water Cowboy, and many others to choose from. So be sure to check out the link in the description for all the restaurants here in Port Aransas. And if you're curious about kid-friendly options, you have options like Seafood and Spaghetti Works, Crazy Cajun, Castaways, Mac Daddy's, and many others. So be sure to check out the link in the description for the kid-friendly restaurants if that's something you need. And if you want to get out and enjoy some live music, waterfront atmosphere, or just a place to enjoy drinks, you can head over to Bernie's Beach House, Shorty's Place, Treasure Island, Porte Beer Hut, and many other places to choose from. If you want to do some other outdoor activities rather than just hanging out at the beach, then you can go fishing on the piers in Port Aransas or on the South Jetty. Now, there are a few piers that you have access to, and just know that the pier at Roberts Point Park, Angel Brunet Pier, and Charlie's Pasture Fishing Pier are free of charge to use. Now, if you don't want to go pier fishing or fish on the jetties, then you do have the option to do a deep sea charter. And these deep sea charters fish for kingfish, sailfish, marlin, tuna, and more. So if you want to go on a deep sea fishing charter, I'll put the link in the description below for all the deep sea charter companies in Port Aransas for you if you are interested. So that wraps up this video about spring break in Port Aransas, Texas. And please remember to have fun and be safe if you're coming to Port Aransas. And if you found any valuable information in this video, consider hitting the subscribe button below. Give this video a like and click that notification bell so that way you can stay updated on all the weekly content that I put out about Corpus Christi and the surrounding areas. Once again, I'm Lezli Milner, and I'll see you in the next video.